For today's trash to treasure, I have, you all know what this is, you use them all the time. And mine get burnt, broken, I don't know, they get the doors, drawers, and everything else closed on them, and I'm constantly having to do something else with them. But you don't have to throw them away. So, I'm going to show you what I did for today. And what I do is I kind of peel one end of the black back just a little bit, and then you can pull the wires out if you want. You don't have to. You can leave the wires in, or you can pull them out. And I usually pull them out because it makes it a little bit easier to work with. And it's not hard to do once you get it started. And I keep these wires because there's all kinds of things you can do with these too. Don't throw them away. And then this kind of fastener works perfect. You just put your end down in there and you squeeze that last loop down into the plastic so it stays on. I'm going to show you on this other end. You just put it, let me get up here where you can see me. Hopefully I can do it. I've lost my whole box of findings, my jump rings and stuff. I don't know where they are. My granddaughter and I had them out. Whoops. Might help if I get hold of it. My granddaughter and I had them out making jewelry not very long ago, and I didn't put it back on the shelf where I keep all that stuff, and now I can't find it. And you just squeeze that one down, and it'll stay on. Just put your pendant on. It says Queen Bee. And if you don't have this kind of fastener for your jewelry, you can still do it. I'm going to show you on this bracelet. I put together just a little charm bracelet on the other end of it because there's plenty of it. And usually I kind of pin this down where I have room to work. I got that other stuff up there pinned down where I'm working. And you can make this a whole lot bigger than you need it to start with, and then cut it off when we get down to what we're doing. But you can make a slide, like on these little charm bracelets. And get that in there very good. Okay, I hope I can do this. My hands are so numb and my right hand is so cold. You just make square knots. And usually I just put an overhand knot in it to start. Well, it might help if I'd put that through there. I start with the overhand knots, easiest, I think. Easiest way to start it. And once you get it done, if you need to shape it a little bit more, especially your necklace, you can just heat it up a little bit. Okay, so this right here, if you don't know how to make a square knot, I'm going to show you. I usually start on my left side. I don't know why, that's just where I start, doesn't matter. But it would help if I would keep those two a little bit straight. You can move them, but... So you start with a loop on one side. You bring your other piece over and under all of them, and you slide it up. I should have kind of warmed this up a little bit. Would have been a little bit easier to work with because it's kind of stiff. I just now took the wire out of it. And now you do the same thing on the other side. You put this side over, and you bring this side under everything and up through that loop that you're holding right here. Now, it's been a long time since I've done this. Let's see. Okay, over that, under that. It's not going to lay down for me. It would have been a little better if I'd warmed it out. But I didn't. Okay. And then we go back to the other side. We go under the stuff, under everything, and up through that hole. Just like we did the first time. And you just keep going back and forth. My hands are so numb, I can't hardly hold on to it. And then we'll go to this side. And up through there. It's easier to do with it laying down. Okay, my fingers are not going to let me, but you just keep going back and forth. I'll try to do another video to show you this slide better, but right now my hands are just hurting so bad. But it just makes a square knot all the way up it and make it about like 1.5 inches long. But I'll make another video to show you that square knot. I'll warm this up so it's easier to work with, easier on my hands. But then when you get it about 1.5 inches, then you can just put some glue on it and glue these ends down and clip them off. And then your bracelet will slide back and forth. No wonder it wasn't working for me. I picked up the wrong end. No, I didn't. There it is. It's just tight and don't want to slide. And then make sure that you put something on this end. I usually put a little bead and then tie a knot. But all you have to do is tie a knot so it don't slide out when you pull it open to get your hand in. And then you put your hand in and you pull these two right here. On your bracelet, but I can't do it right now like this. But that's what I do with those cords when they break. There's no need to throw them away. That's a beautiful necklace. You can put whatever you want to on there, whatever kind of charms you have. This is sliding off over this, so I'm going to have to do something about that so it don't slide off. This little end's smaller. My fingers, because my hands are so numb and so cold. I'm having a problem doing anything tonight. But this was the only chance I had to do this, and honestly, my hands haven't been better for weeks. So I haven't been doing many videos. They just don't get any better. So anyway, that's the way you do it. You don't have to have this kind of fastener. I can't even think. And then we'll give you one more little tip while I'm here about your jump rings. If you make much jewelry and you use these kind of jump rings that are just the one little circle like you can make for yourself, if you use these, and I twisted them open so you could see what I mean. The others are much better, like this that have two circles, but man, are they hard to get your stuff into, especially with fingernails. They're hard to get wherever you want them, to get them to work. But here's the answer. A staple puller. You just take the staple puller and get it right. Well, let me show you on a bigger one so you can see what I'm doing. Take the staple puller and get right here between the rings. And there you go. Slide on whatever you want to slide on. And then you can pull your staple puller out. So you got a lot of room in there. And then just pull it out when you've got it on what you want it on. Well, I could show you. Let's do this. Okay, I got my staple puller open. I'll put my scissors on. Well, I'm trying to get where you can see me. And then pull your staple puller out. Just pull your, whatever you're putting on around. A whole lot easier. Keep from putting your fingers in there and breaking a fingernail or something. That's the way to go. Alright, girls, hope you try this next time you break a cord or use any kind of cord or whatever you have. I'll come back when I got to make a square knot for this. I showed you this when I sold those little sliding letters. This is what I made for Allie, or I'm going to make for Allie. I'm going to put a square knot slide on it for her bracelet. And when I do this, I'll come back and show you better how to make that square knot with something that'll work better than this cord, especially when it's cold like that. So anyway, quit throwing your cords away. There's a purpose for them. You can do something with them. I'm going to finish these up, and if you're interested in these, the necklace and the bracelet, go watch the other girls' videos and come back and say, enter me, and I'll give away the set, and I promise they'll be finished and they'll look nice. I'll give away the set in a couple of weeks. 2 weeks from today. I'll give them away and get them mailed out to you. Just watch the other girls, then come back and say, enter me, and I'll put you in there for the necklace and the charm bracelet. And I'll put some more stuff on them, fix them up. And I'll fix this where it don't slide off. I'll put some more stuff on it. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.